Hey guys, Jennifer here, and I thought I would share with you some flowers that I created from the beautiful paper lines that Louisa has in her shop. And I used the Sweet Winter collection as well as the new Fabulous collection, which is so gorgeous. And I used some trims from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, and so I'm going to show you what I used. So I got inspired by Tamika, who is Scrapdaworld here on YouTube. She's doing an embellishments tutorial series, and she just really inspired me to start creating. So I went to town, and let me show you these gorgeous papers from the Fabulous collection. I just have a couple here, but this is my favorite sheet. It is so pretty. And so I used this sheet and the polka dot sheet, and it's so pretty. And then I had some fabric left over from the Christmas tree kit from Doreen's store, Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, and so I used that. I used some trim that I had. This is like a ribbon that has lots of, you know, texture in it. And then this stuff as well, and it's like a silvery, sparkly, meshy mesh trim that I used. So I followed Tamika's tutorial. Now remember, these particular papers are printed, and I printed them on my inkjet printer, so you got to be really careful when you're dealing with water and stuff. So what I used instead of spritzing them with water, you don't have to spritz them with water to manipulate, as long as you're, you know, really careful. So for example, this one is from the Sweet Winter. I use one of the pink papers, and what I love about it is I ended up using some Shimmers texturing paste. So it's kind of like a pink, and it's very iridescent. So when I used that on the tips, it didn't alter or take away the color of the paper. It just kind of gave a little shininess to it, and it stiffened the petals as well. And then there's that iridescent ribbon trim I used, and a little sparkly center. So that's the Sweet Winter. This is another paper from the Sweet Winter, and I love the colors. And I used some eyelash trim that I had left over from one of Doreen's kits, and then I used the silver texture there, and then a little bling center. And let me get another Sweet Winter. Now this Sweet Winter one, this one I used stickles on the edges, and then this one I used some, I think it's like a, they call it sugar color, so it's a pearlescent finish on the Shimmers texture stuff, paint or whatever they call it, and I used that on the petals. So that's really cool. I was trying to see where I used some of Doreen's stuff. Okay, so this has some eyelash trim. This is a Sweet Winter collection as well. And then this is one more from the Sweet Winter, and I used stickles on the edge of this. And then these are from the Fabulous collection, which I just love. You can see the Tiffany blue inspiration, and I added this on these flowers is where I added the material that I just kind of cut in a square, and I just used my fingernail to kind of pull the fabric and distress it. And so that's what I ended up doing there. I didn't use the Tim Holtz die like Tamika did. I just used whatever punches I had, so that's what I used. But you know, it's the same technique, And this one has the stickles on it, so it's lots of sparkle. And I love these because I love it with the fabric inside. It really makes it fluffy and very shabby. So there's some other ones. I love the Tiffany blue color. It's so pretty. And look how dimensional that is with, whoops, with the fabric in there. And the beautiful Tiffany blue color of the papers. Oh, I just love this. So those are the flowers I made, guys. I am really gonna work this year. My goal is to work on more racks because I feel like I don't do that, I guess, and it's like I think about it, but then I never follow through with the little things, and I never think people will actually want what I send them. So I don't know. I have to get over that and just start racking. So that's my goal this year. At least 6 times this year I am going to rack somebody. So that is my goal. So I thought I would get started early with some flowers. Thank you for the inspiration, Tamika. And check out Luisa's blog. I will leave the list below where you can, the link below where you can get the papers. And then I will leave the Facebook group for the boutique for Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. And I hope you'll stop by there in the Facebook group. So have a wonderful New Year's, guys. And thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe. And I will talk to you real soon. I'll talk to you next year. Bye-bye for now.